It is a good evening. It's a chilled evening. It's a nice Monday evening. And it's the night after the night before, really, isn't it? Let me move this camera a little bit. Sorry about the dead lighting again, but it is what it is. We're just going to have to deal with it this week, unfortunately. But we are going to do player ratings. I completely forgot to put the polls out on Flick again. So, yeah, I do apologise over that. But listen, it was a poor performance yesterday. And did we expect anything else? Did we expect at half-time at 0-0 that we were going to go out in the second half and do the business and do what was required? We knew that they had one shot to our 11 at half-time. I think we ended up with 12 shots. I think the only shot we had in the second half was Bellerin's side foot effort that went straight down the throat of Kasper Schmeichel. Other than that, I don't think we did anything in the second half. It was shocking. First half, I thought we played pretty well. I thought we got the team line up as good as he could have got it. I would have got it a bit better. I would have played Pepe and Maitland-Niles. But for me, I thought pretty much everyone was happy with the 11. And I think that, people can sit there and say, oh, the players let him down. It's never the manager's fault. It's always the players. But when it's a good result, it's, Arteta's working miracles. Well, have a bit of consistency. Either the players let him down, or when we win, the players did the business. You can't have it, the players let him down, but when we win, it's the manager that made us great that day. No, it don't work like that. Well, it don't in my world anyway. Other people, they can do what they want. But for me, we say it as it is. And I see a few more people sliding some more little chips over to the Arteta out corner, but they don't want to go full Arteta out. They don't want to go full rant mode yet. Yeah, a lot of people don't want to go rant mode. They're on the cusp of going rant mode, but they're kind of biting their tongue because they're waiting to size up what the majority are thinking before they unleash a rant. Slowly working it, building it up. So then when they drop it's a disgrace, we've not improved, he's out of his depth, it's this, it's that, it gets maximum traction. I've said this from day one. Ain't good enough. He ain't going to improve us. He ain't going to give us a style of play. He don't know his best 11. He's had a 10-month free pass. No more free passes at this football club. I said this when he got the job. Everyone then, 1st of August. But what you're saying now he's won the FA Cup. Yeah? What you saying now we've lost 3 out of 6. Where are you all at? Where are you all hiding? Yeah? FA Cup does not fool me over this manager. This manager is worse than Emery. Statistically, the facts are there. 26 games in charge in the league. He's got 8 points less than Unai Emery after 26 in the league under Unai Emery. We've scored more. We conceded, I think, 7 or 8 goals more under Emery, but we scored about 13 or 14 more. Possession, we had nearly 60% under Emery in the first 26. Under this guy, it's just over 50. We're having more shots. We've won more games. Emery lost 6 out of 26. Arteta's lost 8 out of 26. People can sit there and bang on about, but he's improved us, he's this, he's that. He ain't improved us. Yeah? And when everyone starts wobbling their head about and stops sitting on the fence and getting splinters up their backside and actually start saying it as it is, people will then come out, do the do's, and we all move forward as a football club. So hopefully get a proper manager in. There's loads of managers in world football that will get a better tune out of Abamian because, let's be real, he's doing nothing at the moment. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Lacazette, he's totally killed his confidence. Why? I don't rate him. Yeah, I don't rate him. But if I was the manager and my striker that I've put my faith in to play as the striker, the main striker, had scored 3 and 3, why would you drop that? Why would you say, I tell you what, Alexander, you've scored 3 and 3. You have a break. You have a week off, mate. Oh, no, actually, you're going to have 2 weeks off because it's international break straight after this game. And when you come back, no, you're not on international duty. But when everyone comes back, I'll bench you again. Why? Have you seen the state of the geezer walking around the pitch? His facial expression tells you everything you need to know. He ain't having him. He ain't having him. He scores 3 goals in 3 games. What more can he do? What more can he do? Why am I not picked? And if I was Lacazette, I've been knocking on his door saying, listen, you mug, why are you not picking me? I scored 3 and 3. Why are you playing Willian over me? Why are you playing Eddie over me? I don't get it. I don't get it. Genuinely don't get it. People are sitting there blaming Mustafi. Are you mad? Let's blame the guy who's played 20 minutes or 30 minutes of football in the last hour long. Let's blame Mustafi. No, blame the fraud who put him on. Where's Saliba? Because guess what? His partner at St Etienne dropped another 9 out of 10 yesterday. Oh, but he's too young. He can't adapt to the Premier League. He's going to need time. Oh, excuse. Bollocks. Yeah. Fofana played next to him all season at St Etienne. He's played 4 games for Leicester. He's looked like a fucking Rolls Royce in every single one of them. Quality young centre-back. It helps that he's got Johnny Evans next to him, who's an experienced centre-back, but he's doing Johnny Evans running. Johnny Evans is talking him through games. Yo, go here, do this, do that. Where is our communication? Where is our goalkeeper marshalling his back four? Because he never does. I'm not getting on him, by the way, because I actually think he had fuck all to do yesterday. But Bellerin yesterday I thought played well. But time after time after time, he's caught out of position. Where's our goalkeeper? Saying, oi, you fuck. Get your ass back here. What are you doing on halfway? Yeah? Where's the vocal man in the team? You know, if it ain't the goalkeeper, okay, cool. Where's David Louise? Oh, he's experienced. He's going to bring that winning mentality to Arsenal. Okay, why aren't you talking then? What was David Louise doing yesterday? Was he shouting at players? Was he saying, you come here, you do this, why don't you make a run? Why don't you? He's been in title winning teams. What is he, just a fucking cheerleader? Yeah, I'm sick of it. Yeah, and the quicker people wake up and stop sitting on the fence to try and play games and try and everyone's sucking off Arteta, gnawing him off. Yeah, let's ride that wave, and then what we do is we'll sit on Twitter all night, or while the game's on, we'll just constantly scroll through Twitter and see what the general consensus online is. So then when I want to put my tweet out, it'll get maximum traction because the majority of people are saying X, Y, and Z. So I'll tweet something the same in a different way, or I'll go and do a video and say it in a different way, but it'll get maximum traction. And what I'll do is I'll half-assed have a go at having a rant, but I won't go full rant because it's not quite at that stage yet. But if we lose to Man United, then yeah, let's unleash. I'm not fucking dumb. I can see a million miles away the amount of people that are sitting there chatting absolute bollocks. They don't believe the shit they're saying. I've seen people since that loss yesterday saying, yeah, Arteta hasn't got a style of play. Oh, hello? I've been telling you for 10 months, mate. Yeah? But no, if you can't see what he's doing for our club, you're a fucking fraud and you've got an agenda. How about suck out? Yeah, about I've got an agenda. My agenda is Arsenal Football Club, and the best interest of this club was not him as manager. People don't like it. Yeah? Tough. Yeah, and every single one of you will eventually want him out. Every single one of you. Yeah, you can be gnawing him off all day long, pubes in your teeth, a lot. By February, March, all of you will be Arteta out. Yeah, it's a disgrace. If Klopp was our manager, people compare this geezer to Klopp. Are you fucking dumb? Are you dumb? This geezer was winning titles in Germany before he. But it took 4 years to win the league. No, it took him 30 years, mate. Why are we even comparing ourselves to Liverpool? Why don't we compare ourselves to Chelsea, the team that win every fucking year near enough, the most successful team for the last 15 years? But no, what we'll do is we'll lower the expectations of this club again. We'll hire a manager who's never managed, but because he's an ex-player, everyone will suck him off like they're doing with Ole Solskjaer, regardless of results. And then when the results go bad, because we've put out there it's non-negotiable. All right, mate. Yeah, what's non-negotiable, mate, is you fucking picking the wrong 11 every week. Oh, no, it is negotiable, isn't it? Because you're doing it every week. Yeah. What is non-negotiable is players have to give 100%. It's non-negotiable. Okay, why the fuck did Bellerin start then? Why the fuck did Xhaka start? Why did Laka start? Yeah, 'cause based on their last performances, they were dog shit in the league. But no, it's non-negotiable. Well, it ain't. It's a buzz phrase used to make you dream and think big. Oh, he's speaking big. Structure, process, culture, all a load of bollocks. Bellerin coming out after the Liverpool game. Oh, well, it's normal to lose at Anfield. But there's a culture change, yeah? Culture change, you know. Our fans are sitting online saying, well, we were in the game until the 86th minute against Liverpool. That's an improvement. Then you've got people saying, well, we only lost 1-0 to Man City. The fuck is that? We only lost 1-0 to Manchester City. All right, okay, well, hang on. Doesn't matter whether you lose by an inch or a mile, mate. You lost. Yeah. Oh, but it's an improvement. I can see what he's doing. Yeah. Let me show you. Let me say this. Yeah. Every single year, right, after this amount of games at this stage of a season, this is our lowest shots on goal per game ever in the Premier League at this stage of a season. average. 8.8 shots we're averaging on goal. I'm sorry, 8 shots a game. That's not on target. That's just 8 shots. So let's say you miss 5 of them. You've now got to fucking be really ruthless with the 3 you're having on target. And then we've got a midget up front who scores 3 and 3, and then we drop him. And then he don't do nothing for the next 2. Shock. Who knew? We're playing a winger up front over him. We're playing our best striker on the left wing. Would Klopp play him on the left wing? Would Pep play him on the left wing? Would Madrid play him on the left wing? Would they play him on the left wing at Bayern Munich? Like, come on, let's be real here. Would Brendan Rodgers play Jamie Vardy left wing? No, because he's the fucking top goal scorer in the league. So you play him through the middle. You play to his strengths. Look at their goal yesterday. Yeah, there was none of this. Let's run back to the halfway line as the ball's coming at me real fast. I'll try and trap it, try and spin. I'll fall over and then I'll throw my arms out because that's all Lacazette was doing. Yeah. Play to Abamiyang's strengths like they do with Vardy. He can get in behind. He'll run off the shoulder. Where was Mustafi? Like, has anyone found him yet? Where was he? But you know what? I don't blame Mustafi. That guy's played half an hour of football in, 6 months? 8 months? Something like that? Maybe more? I don't know. It's a long time. I blame Granit Xhaka. Yeah, Granit Xhaka fucked us on that. Because if you watch the pass from Tielemans, who, by the way, is light years ahead of any midfielder we have, Tielemans, first time, ping. When you watch, Cengiz Under is closer to the halfway line than Granit Xhaka. So he's closer to his own goal than Granit Xhaka by about 5 yards. Soon as Tielemans has pinged that pass, inside a split second, he's gone. Where's Xhaka? Well, what are you doing? What are you seeing, mate? You don't sniff danger. You're a liability. And all the time people are sitting there saying, oh, but he's improved under Arteta and he's getting a tune out of Granit Xhaka. Are you mad? Yeah, is that where you're at? Is that where you're at? Like, real talk, is that what you're saying? Granit Xhaka is the answer. Oh, Granit. Granit Xhaka, you know. Granit Xhaka. Yeah, that is how low your expectations are, that you rate Granit Xhaka. Yeah? Let's be real. John Jensen was shit. He's still a better footballer now than Granit Xhaka will ever be. Will ever be. Sick and tired of these people, man. Evening, Jez. Get rid of the cancer of this club. It's a disgrace. Arteta out. Bruv, I'm going to do a member stream on Tuesday night, yeah? 7 o'clock. Is it Tuesday I'm doing it? No. Yes, Monday today, isn't it? Tuesday, yeah. Tuesday. Jump on, level 3. What was I going to say? Mr. Super Chat from Man United fan. I'll get into player ratings in a minute. Sorry about the rant. Our fans are the same. The Klopp comparison is embarrassing. Klopp won titles in Germany. Our managers have done nothing. Sick of hearing it. Bruv, do you know what? Thank you for that, mate. Appreciate that. And listen, Man United have not won a Premier League game in 5 games. Yeah? Nailed on, they beat us on Sunday. Nailed on. But our fans have been sitting there all week giving it all that. Yeah? About, oh, your PE manager, your PE teacher. Oh, Martial's dead. Trashford. Yeah? Harry Maguire with his big head. Yeah? Blah, 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 blah. And then if and when they beat us, zipped, and they look like fucking idiots. But that is Arsenal fans in a nutshell. Run their mouths about every single other team and blame everyone other than ourselves for our own deficiencies and results. Yeah, it's always somebody else. They're like the Mesut Ozil fan base. Yeah, literally, Arsenal fans are Mesut Ozils. It's everyone. Oh, I'm the victim. Oh, VAR. Oh, refs. Oh my God. How is he given a penalty for that? Oh, mate. Oh, no, I can't believe it. Oh, the players let him down. Oh, shut up, man. This manager is dog shit, yeah? I wasn't even angry yesterday. I ain't even angry today. I've been seeing it for 10 months. He's had 10 months. He ain't got a playing style. He hasn't got a set 11. I can name you Leicester's 11, give or take 1 or 2, depending on injuries. I can name you Liverpool's 11. I can name you Wolverhampton Wanderers' 11. I can do that for most of the teams in the Premier League. What is our 11? What's our 11? Because 1 week it's Eddie Nketiah up front, who couldn't get in Leeds United's fucking team. Oh, but Eddie. Oh, that's now the pet project. It was Reece Nelson, the farm foods Iwobi, but he soon realised he ain't ever going to be Sterling's level. So I'll tell you what, we'll bin him completely and totally kill his confidence off forever. And we'll go down the route of, oh, let's make Eddie Nketiah the pet project. Eddie Nketiah is never going to be a good footballer for Arsenal Football Club. Dress it up how you want. The fact is, he ain't good enough. Yeah, he's probably championship level, maybe low down the table, West Brom kind of team in the Premier League. Yeah. Then you've got a midfield that consists of Danny Ceballos, who just spins around like a fucking fidget spinner, hasn't got a Scooby what he's doing 8 out of 10 games, has one worldie every now and again, everyone knocks one out. You got Granit Xhaka, oh, he's improved. Then you got Thomas Partey, who's probably sitting there thinking, what the fuck have I come here for? I was playing Champions League for a proper manager. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad. Then you got yesterday, he takes off Tierney. Yeah, Tierney, the one guy in the team who can actually fucking cross a ball. You've took him off when we need to attack and try and cross balls into the box. Deluded. He brings Eddie Nketiah on. Soon as they scored, let's be reactive. We're not going to be proactive. We're going to wait until they score. Soon as they score, Eddie, get strips off and get on, mate. And then I'll take my best crosser ever ball in the team off because I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm doing. Yeah. People sit there just sucking it up. You're like a cheap hooker. Literally sucking it up. Oh, but it's Arteta. Oh, he hasn't got his own team. Oh, it's Emery's left us a mess. Emery's left us a mess. Lichtsteiner ain't here anymore. Jenkinson ain't here anymore. Who else was there? Iwobi. Iwobi. Yeah. Iwobi, the player that everyone said was shit. He got a tune out of him, Emery, that much that we got 40 million fucking quid for him. Then we had, who else was there? Koscielny, Monreal. These are the players that this manager had to work with, by the way. Then we had Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck couldn't finish a wank. Let's be real. Danny Welbeck. But apparently, he has left this manager a mess. No. Apparently, Emery was backed. Okay, well, Guendouzi ain't here anymore. That's one of his signings. Torreira's not here anymore. That's apparently one of his signings. Socrates can't get in the squad. That was one of his signings. So there's free play. What, backed, yeah? Backed. Leno. Well, there's still a fucking... Well, there ain't no debate for me. He's average. Yeah? We sold our best keeper to keep that in goal. Yeah? So for me, that ain't backing because he's an average keeper. Who else was there? Danny Ceballos. One good game every now and again. Is that backing your manager, Unai Emery, yeah? And then you go forward to the following season, which was last season. Pepe. He's only played 4 games in a row ever. That's the most he's played in a row is 4 games. Why? 72 million quid. And the most games he has played is 4 games in a row. There needs to be a question there. Why are you not playing this guy? Because he keeps coming out in press conferences saying he needs to be consistent. Well, fucking play him then. Play him consistently. He might have some consistency. And then in June, my man's sitting in press conference saying, oh, Bellerin ain't even consistent in training. Well, why are you picking him then, but telling me that he has to be consistent? But he's not consistent in training, but you keep playing him every week. Is it because it's your fucking son? Oh, Bellerin, oh, you've moved to Spain, you're a young boy. Come and live with me and my wife. Because that's what he was doing. He adopted Bellerin. Yeah? These players, some of these players must sit there and think, how the fuck does he get a game every week? How does he get a game every week? How does he get a game? I go and score 3 and 3 and I'm sat on the bench. No wonder half of these players can't be asked. The man management's in the gutter. Absolutely disgraceful. Tierney's regressed under him. Fact. Yeah, Tierney's regressed under him. He's playing him more at centre-back than he is at left wing or left back. You know, Joe Willock, I don't particularly rate Joe Willock. He's regressed. Emery was getting a tune out of this geezer in centre mid. When he plays games, which isn't often anymore, he's either at right wing back or right wing. Why? When we've got a right winger, Reece Nelson sat on the bench. Makes no sense to me. The geezer is a clown and he ain't good enough for this football club. And if everyone wants to start raising their expectations, we might actually start moving forward and demanding better for the football club. And then guess what? The football club might actually start listening to us and doing what's required. Chelsea fans, they will get Lampard sacked. Do not have that twisted. Yeah, they will get him sacked. A lot of them are already on his case because they can't see a style of play. They can't see the set 11. They can't see anything positive. He's doing the same. He's playing players here, there, and everywhere. He's dropping certain players. Yeah, they want him sacked. He's their all-time top goal scorer, their club legend. They want him sacked. And guess what? He will be fucking sacked. We could finish 16th this season. He ain't getting sacked. He ain't getting sacked. It's a disgrace. Yeah, and this, unfortunately, is the Wenger breed of mentality that has infested this fan base for 15 years? Yeah, maybe about 15 years, which is, let's just do the bare minimum. I've seen people online tonight saying, oh, but in the calendar year, we're 4th. Who gives a fuck? It's 3rd loser. Why don't we strive to be 1st? Yeah, did you get a trophy for calendar year? Like, oh, but he won the FA Cup. That's a trophy. I hear you cry. Yeah, good. So did Roberto fucking Martinez, and he got relegated the same season. Embarrassing. Big up my guy. Let me swig on my beer. Happy Monday. Right, let's read this out. Do smash the likes up. Would appreciate that. What does Leno do? Yeah, what does Leno... I'll start again, shall I? What Leno does at the back is criminal. A ball to reach Abbott or Pepe is a million miles away. They get like 3 or 4 times the whole game. What can he do with limited opportunities? Bruv, listen, I don't blame Abamian. Yeah, Abamian dropped another shitter yesterday, right? But play him up front. He can't dribble. He ain't really that technically good. His pace ain't as good as it was. Why the fuck are we putting him, telling him, oh, I'll tell you what, mate, you stay at left wing, Tierney will overlap you, but if Tierney gets caught high up the pitch and we get an over, you need to end up at left back. He's one of the best strikers in fucking Europe. Why are you running up and down a wing? Put him in the box. He'll score goals. And if you actually put the players around him that we should be putting around him, Saka, Pepe, Abba, Party, yeah, all of a sudden he'll start scoring a load of goals. Until we do that, we're going to see Abamian looking pissed off, bored, catching nosolitis, strolling around the pitch like he couldn't give a toss. And they're all down tools soon. Some of them already have. Some of them have already down tools. And it's mad. It's absolutely mad. But there we go. I suppose I probably should do player ratings. I've been sat for 21 minutes ranting. And thank you for that, mate. Big up Adam Campbell. Bro, people don't like facts. People don't like it up and mate. They don't like the truth. Because a lot of these people have got no backbone, no bollocks, and would love to sit and say what I'm saying. Yeah, but they won't because they've got a fragile mentality of, oh, I can't put that online because I have to look like a top red. I have to look like a top gooner. I have to stick in with the Arsenal family. The fuck is the Arsenal family, you idiots? Yeah, let me ask you this. Yeah, if your house is about to get repossessed and you need to find 100 grand real fucking quick to save it, are the Arsenal family going to chip in? They're not your family then, are they, mate? Exactly. Idiots, man. Yeah, but it's all a fake positive, fake toxicity. It is fake toxicity because you're holding my club back. Yeah, you're holding my club back. And that's how I see it. Anyone who's happy with what's going on at this football club, with that manager doing what he's doing week in, week out, making the same mistakes week in, week out, I'm sorry, you're holding the football club back. Yeah, go and get a proper fucking manager. Oh, he's the best young manager in the world. Really? Is his name Nigelsmann then? My man's 5 years younger, and look at the style of football that geezer plays. Yeah, and he's doing it consistently every single fucking week. Yeah, what's our style of play? Oh, I'll tell you what we do. We'll pass it around the back. We'll put 8 men behind the ball. And then what we do is we say it's part of the culture and the structure and the process. And it's non-negotiable. And and we're just parking the bus. And then what we do is we try and hit it to Abamian and hope he gets us out of jail. And if he don't, Lacazette will. But then once Lacazette's done it, I'll then bench him for the next 2 games. Fucking dickhead. Embarrassing. Anyway, player ratings. Can you give me some tissue, please? Great chat. I said, can you get me some tissue, please? Oh, dear. Player ratings. Burnt Leno. He wasn't burnt Almunia yesterday, that's for sure. I think, listen, he didn't have anything to do, did he? Literally nothing to do. His kicking's shocking. I think I'm going to give him a 6. I think I'm going to give him... Was that the door? I'm going to give him a 6. Thank you. He didn't have anything to do. Literally nothing to do. And there was a shot that hit him on the head. I don't think he knew much about it, but Vardy should have buried that. Good goalkeeping, though. He rushed out. He made himself big, and it hit him on the head. He couldn't do nothing for the goal. But yeah, 6. The truth stings. That's why people can't handle the truth. Exactly. The truth, the voice of facts. Exactly. Mate, I always say it as it is. Couldn't care less whether people like me, hate me, want to stab me to death in my sleep. Couldn't care less. Yeah. I would rather be hated by loads of people for keeping real to myself rather than being knocked on off. Yeah. For being fake. Yeah. And there's an awful lot of people that are there that are faking it right now. Just to ride the wave of fake positivity and edging their bets slowly, chipping away, seeing what the masses are saying. And then when everyone's fully on Arteta's case, they'll then be the spokesperson for it. Yeah, not on my watch. We can't wait to win the Champions League in 3 years. Oh, we're going to be lucky if we qualify for Europa League at this rate. It's mad. Thank you for that. Stop calling him Mikel Southgate. No, I'll call him what I want. In fact, should we go one worse than that? Should we go Mikel McCarthy? In fact, I should have put that on the title. Mikel McCarthy. Let's go to right back. Hecky B. I actually thought he played well. I thought he was one of our better players. That's not saying a great deal. But he wasn't caught out in defence constantly. He wasn't a liability. Do smash the likes up. There's nowhere near enough likes. He wasn't a liability yesterday. He wasn't just isolating the right centre back, which was obviously Louise. He wasn't doing that. His crossing was a lot better yesterday. Him and Lacazette had a bit of an argument because he whipped a ball in to the penalty spot, but Laka wanted it pulled back to the edge, and Laka's going, "No, pull it back in." He was like, "No, you're a fucking striker, mate. Why aren't you on the penalty spot waiting to tap it in?" I thought he played well. He should have scored. He didn't trap the ball properly in the first half because he's got no technical ability. Second half, he should have scored, but again, he side-footed it instead of volleying it with his laces because he hasn't got no technical ability. But I thought he was one of our better players. I'm going to give him an 8. I'm actually going to give him an 8. I thought he was pretty damn decent yesterday. That's not saying I keep him. That's not saying I'm a flip-flop. But guess what? This is how we keep it real. I can't stand the geezer. But when he plays well, I'm going to say, yo, he played well. That's the result that I'm giving him based on what he's played. Yeah? Now let's move on to Tierney. Kieran Tierney, the Glaswegian. I thought Bellerin was better. He put some nice balls into the box. The one for Lacazette, which he absolutely bottled, took his eyes off it, closed his eyes, should have scored. It's a yard out. What are you doing? That was a mad cross. There was another one he put in that I think Abamian headed over the bar. Tierney, for me, I'm going to give him a 6. Defensively, I thought he was getting caught out quite a few times yesterday. I don't think he was great. And if you have a look at the goal they scored, Tierney was nowhere. I don't even think he was in shot. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a 6. Centre backs. It's weird because if you base it on the first half, they were pretty decent, weren't they? Second half, Louise obviously got injured and went off for Mustafi, which is now the scapegoat. Oh, it's Mustafi's fault. No, blame your manager, yeah, for not putting Saliba in the squad. Louise, I'll give. He put a ball in, I think it was to Bellerin, the ball that he put over the top, and Bellerin miscontrolled it and still got the shot away in the end. You all right with that? Food has arrived, pizza settings. But yeah, I'm going to give Louise a 6. Gabriel, I thought was better. Won everything in the air. There was this one lapse for me where he was a little bit too cash, a little bit like strolling around with the ball in our box, and eventually gave the ball away. I think he nutmegged Vardy, I think it was. I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he was pretty decent. I thought as a back line, I don't think we were really in trouble. We were, but without looking in trouble, if that makes sense. It weren't like they were turning the screw, but it weren't like they were carving clear-cut chances at them. You know, they had a couple of shots here and there, and then they scored. Let's move into midfield. Let's start with Granit Xhaka, which, if you don't know, Granit Xhaka is Albanian for pass backwards. Yeah, dog shit footballer. Can't turn, like literally. My man is out here, yeah, turning slower than a fucking cruise ship. It's embarrassing. Sengiz Under is 5 yards in front of him when Tielemans kicks the ball. By the time the ball gets to Under, he's 5 yards gone. What are you doing? Why are you watching the ball? Why are you not watching your man? And then if you look at it, Gabriel is busting a nut to get back, but he can't. And then Mustafi weren't even in the picture. And Vardy's just standing there 4 yards out. It's like, where the fuck's Mustafi? Like, what's going on? Embarrassing. And people were sitting there telling me, oh, but Granit Xhaka's improved. Oh, look at what Mikel Arteta's done with Granit Xhaka. Okay, excuse me, boss. Excuse me, boss. Where the fuck's this Granit Xhaka improvement been for the last 3 games then? Because he's got hooked off in 2 of them, yeah? And he dropped a 0. He's getting a fucking 0. Dog shit footballer. Not good enough. Not good enough. Sideways, backwards, not marking your man, can't sniff danger. And people are trying to tell me that this guy is a big focal point of our team going forward. Yeah, you all fucking deserve him as well because you're all losers. Dog shit footballer. Let's move on to not so much a dog shit footballer, just a bang average footballer next to him. Dani Ceballos. Dog shit. What did he do yesterday? Can somebody tell me what he actually did? I didn't even know he was on the pitch. Yeah. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Just spins around. Should we call him Kylie Minogue from now on? Let's just keep spinning, mate. Yeah, you dizzy yet? Like, embarrassing, man. This geezer thinks he's going to the Euros. This geezer has aspirations of playing for Spain and Real Madrid. Bro, you wouldn't even get in Real Madrid's C team. It's embarrassing. The geezer's average at best. It's embarrassing, man. Sorry about that. But yeah, he's getting a 1. And the only reason he's getting a 1 is because he put his shirt on the right way round. Granit Xhaka's getting a 0 because he's just a clown. Yeah. And he don't, Dani Ceballos don't get sucked off like Granit Xhaka does. Sorry. Granit Xhaka and Granit Xhaka. Just think about it for a minute. Granit Xhaka and Dani Ceballos. You're pinning your hopes on that. Then you go and have a look at Leicester's midfield. Tielemans and Maddison. Oh, but Arteta's getting a tune out of these players, really. Yeah, we finished 8th last season. Hello, knock, knock. Is there anyone in? Do you actually know that we finished 8th? Yeah, do you know that? Let's move on to a proper midfielder. A midfielder that looked like a Rolls Royce. A midfielder that should have fucking started the other day at Man City. Oh, but no, we can't start him at City. He's only had 1 training session. Okay, but Lucas Torreira can start in Atletico's game, and I don't think he got man of the match, but he was one of the best players on the pitch in terms of recoveries, passes, etc., etc. Not only that, Man City started their new centre back. Kieran Tierney was in isolation and didn't have a single training session. But the guy that had 1 training session and he's done a lot of travelling, which I told all of you guys, Thomas Partey will not start against City. The excuse will be it was a deadline day deal. He flew from Madrid to here. He's then flown to Ghana. He's then flown to Qatar or wherever it was. Yeah, he's done a lot of travelling. He's only had 1 training session. I can read Arteta like a book already inside 10 months. That's mad. If I can read him like a book, what are these managers reading? Yeah, they must have him on strings. It's mad. But Thomas Partey, 6. I don't think he was that great, you know. Don't think he was that great. First half, I thought he was good. Really good. Really, really good. Second half, he was too busy covering for the other 2 fucking idiots behind him that he looked like a liability at times. Yeah? 1 minute he's over here. Then he's over here. Then he's here. Because these lot are out of the fucking positions. Where's Granit Xhaka? He's supposed to be there, mate. Granit Xhaka was essentially a left-back yesterday. Do you know that? Yeah? My man. Yeah, there was one instance where Bellerin did get caught up the pitch. He went on a mazy little run, lost the ball because he keeps going diagonally across. Why are you not running down the wing with the ball, mate? Let's get the ball and just run diagonally. Yeah. And then Thomas Partey filled in and got the ball. And I was like, that was fucking good play, you know, because they were away down that wing and he sniffed that danger real quick. If that was Granit Xhaka or Dani Ceballos, boy, that would have probably been a goal. Yeah, because they don't sniff the danger. That guy did yesterday. I don't think he was great, though. Some of his forward passes were shocking. But at the same time, when you've got 2 fucking idiots around you, yes, you look always better than them, but you're always doing 3 man's job. He can't do it on his own side. You need help. 6. Let's move on to Bakayo Saka. What was wrong with him yesterday? I don't understand. Maybe I do understand. Play him every single week. Get a new contract. Bench. Then he plays again. 3 games straight. He'll be benched at United. It's a confidence thing. He was poor yesterday. There was moments where I looked at it and I just thought, like, you're on the cusp of this game, but you're trying too hard. And it never really happened for him. He had a couple of chances where he should have shot. He had a couple of chances where He should have passed and he held onto the ball too long. His first touch was shocking at times yesterday. I'm going to give him 4. Not good enough. Let's move on to Abamian. Lively for about 30 minutes. About 30, 35 minutes. Lively. Don't know what happened with him. I don't know if he had a headache. He went off the pitch and popped some tablets in a bottle of water. I don't know if he had a headache or something like that. I don't know. Or if he had a tummy ache or something. I don't know. But second half, where was he? It's our captain. Even if you're not involved in terms of touching the ball a lot, have some of that. Tell your teammates, come here, do this. Come on, help me, mate. I can't do it on my own. Put me in. Put the ball over the top. Do this, do it. Mute. Which is why he shouldn't be fucking captain. Yeah? I love Abamian. Top banger. You're playing him on the left wing. In fact, yesterday at times he was on the right wing. Yeah? You are wasting one of the best strikers in Europe in his last years. Yeah? Embarrassing. For me, I'm going to give him a 2. Weren't good enough yesterday. And like I said, he's caught ozolitis since he signed his contract. Oh, how are you cussing the top striker? Get in the bin. He's done fuck all since he signed a contract. If you don't like me saying that, cry more. I'll build a boat and sail it on your salty fucking tears. Let's move to the most fraudulent striker in the Premier League, Lacazette. And again, he was Lacazette yesterday. Again, I don't necessarily blame him. Man scores 3 and 3 and gets benched for 2 in a row. Why? Makes no sense to me. Confidence levels probably in the gutter. You could tell on Thursday in the first minute just by looking at his face, he weren't on it. And I said to Chig again yesterday, I said, you can see this guy in the first minute, his facial expression, if he is on it or not. And yesterday I said, man's not on it, you know. I called it on Thursday. I said, he's going to drop a 0 today. He fully dropped a 0 on Thursday. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 1 for yesterday. What does he do? Apart from roll around on the floor, moaning at referees and running back towards our own goal to try and get the ball because we're going to play it into his chest. What does he actually do? Because I don't see it. I don't get it. People go, oh, but Firmino at Liverpool this. Listen, let me tell you something, right? If you take Firmino out of Liverpool and put Divock Origi up front, Divock Origi, yeah, is a better striker in that system, yeah, than a lot of strikers would be for Liverpool. Because guess why? They have got a proper fucking manager. Lacazette is not your main striker. He's a backup striker. Backup dancer, bruv. He's a backup dancer. Abamian is your main striker, i.e. your Jamie Vardy. Pace, in over the top, getting behind, occupy 2 centre-backs because they're wary about your movement and your pace. But no, we play a fucking midget up front who gets outscored by Tammy Abraham last season. And people want to tell me this geezer's world-class. He's a world-class fucking fraud. But it's not his fault he got dropped for 2 games after scoring in 3 in a row. Yeah, that is on the manager. Yeah, and the manager gets gnawed off left, right, and centre. Noshed. Just noshed everywhere because it's Mikel fucking Arteta. Yeah, embarrassing. And we're going to come to the subs. What did I give Lacazette? Did I give him 1? Did I give him a 1? I think I did, didn't I? Let's move on to the subs. Mustafi. Again, can you blame Mustafi? Can you blame Mustafi? The guy's not played football for nearly 8 months. I'm not blaming Mustafi. I don't expect Mustafi to be anything other than bang average. He was our best centre-back last season. But that's not saying a lot. Yesterday when he came on, there was people in the chat that said, you know what they're going to do now? Vardy's just going to run at Mustafi. What did he do? Yeah, what did he do? I don't understand why Saliba is not in that squad. If Mustafi, after 8 months, after being a complete and utter liability for 4 years, can get in that team and on that bench and in that squad over William Saliba, the £27 million next Mbappe, yeah, he's not Mbappe of centre-backs, yeah. The boy who plays for Leicester, who played next to him, is the Mbappe of centre-backs. But who knew? Yeah, we bought the wrong one again by the looks of it. There's a surprise. Leicester buying proper players. We're buying fucking idiots. Who knew? Who knew? Anyway, Mustafi, 0. He shouldn't be in the team. I don't blame him for that. That's Arteta. But you have to base him on what he did yesterday, which was fucking just be a liability. Yeah, not good enough. Yeah, it's not been good enough. We paid 35 million quid for this guy and pay him 100 grand a week. That is a 50 million pound cock up. Yeah, 50 million pound cock up. Let's move to who else came on? Pepe. Again, what did he do? Can you blame him? He's only ever played 4 games in a row. Why? And this is where people like that sit in the Zoom press conferences, eating their tea and biscuits at Colney because they're sucking off the club. Yeah. Why don't you start saying it as it is? Why don't you ask in your next Zoom meetings? And I know you people watch this. I know you do because I see your tweets. Yeah. I see you people. Don't think I don't. Yeah. Right. When you're in your next Zoom meeting with fucking Mikel McCarthy or Mikel Pulis, whatever you want to call him, why don't you ask him why Nicola Pepe has only ever played 4 games straight in a row for Arsenal Football Club when we've done 72 million bags on him? Yeah. Then when he starts pandering around about consistency, why don't you then go back at him and say, okay, remember back in June, Mikel, when you said that Bellerin's not been consistent in training, but I'm going to still give him game time. Why is it one rule for Bellerin, but it's another rule for Pepe? Oh, is that because he's Spanish and he's your son? Yeah. Stick it on him. But these people won't do that because the British journalism, sports media are fucking in the gutter as well, because it's anything to keep their tea and biscuits and perks at a football club rather than speaking on behalf of us, the fans, asking the questions that we want to know the answers to. Why is it Thomas Partey didn't start at Man City? Oh, but he had no training. He only had 1 training session. Okay, Mikel, cool. That's great. I understand that. So how's Tierney started then? When he hasn't had any because he was isolating. That's journalism. That's asking the questions. That's fucking digging deep and trying to get him on the spot to see what he's like under pressure. Instead, this lot just pander and go, oh, Mikel, yes. Anyway, Arsene Wenger was in the London Palladium the other day. What do you think of his thoughts and comments about Mesut Ozil? Blah, blah. What a dumb question. What has that got to do with anything? Who gives a fuck? He ain't the manager here anymore. Yeah? Ask the questions, but you got Watts, you got Benj, you got the other fucking idiot. What's his name? John Cross, all sitting there. Oh yes, Mikel. What do you think to Pep Guardiola contract coming to an end this summer? Who gives a fuck? Why are you asking him that? Yeah. Oh, what Thomas Partey obviously joined on deadline day. Atletico Madrid and Simeone are very upset, or are said to be very upset. Have you spoken to them, and do you know? Why don't you phone them, mate? Yeah, this is a press conference for a football match that we got coming up, and you're asking about Wenger, who ain't here, Simeone, and Pep. Fucking useless. Yeah, these people get paid to do this, by the way. Yeah, paid to do this. But when they go back to Colney, it'll be, oh, yes, oh, it's so great. Oh, I tell you, fucking Ornstein's another one. So there's 4 that I've named that are the Arsenal mouthpieces online with big followings, yeah, that peddle their narrative, their agendas, yeah, just to keep face and say and get an interview with Kroenke, yeah, or get an interview with Edu. Oh yes, that's great for the fucking newspaper. Fucking embarrassing, mate. Yeah, people like me will never get into a press conference. People like me will never go in the media. I don't want to be in the media, by the way, in terms of written media, because they're all in the gutter and they're all fucking jealous of people that are on video media. Yeah, I am sick and tired of seeing other fans of other clubs saying this journalist is brilliant. He always asks the right questions in press conferences. And then we've got Benj, Watts, fucking Ornstein and Cross. That's ours. This is the ones that are going into press conferences and asking dumb questions. And then they sit online and tweet the same bullshit. And then what they do is they just share their own stuff between them. Embarrassing. Yeah. But at least you'll get your little sit down interview with Edu, and you can suck him off as well. It's embarrassing. Voice of Reason. Thank you very much, Joel. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the donation, mate. I hope you're well. Don't watch Arsenal ever again. That would probably be the best advice. I'd have a better hairline. I'd be less stressed, and I would have ate my pizza. But there we go. Anyway, where were we? Huh? Do you want me to finish? Okay. where was we? We done Mustafi. So, we done Pepe. What did I give him? Let's just give him a 0. Shocking. Eddie, the pet project. Yeah, 0. Weren't on long enough. You don't get basic 5s, standard 5s round here, bruv. You start at 0 and you work your way up. Yeah, you ain't getting a 5 for putting your kit on, running on the pitch for 4 minutes, and then the whistle playing. What are you getting a 5 for? No, you get a 0 because you did nothing. Yeah, when you start doing stuff in the game, your score will go up, depending on what you do and how good it is, or it'll stay at the level it's at, which is fucking 0. Mikel McCarthy, Mikel Pulis, Mike L. Southgate, Mike L. Southgate. This guy's a loser. 3 games out of 6. It took Emery, by the way, 13 games last season to lose 3, and he got sacked. Why aren't we sacking him? Oh, but he won the FA Cup, yeah? Unai Emery got us to Europa League final. Unai Emery got us 2 points away from 3rd, 1 point off 4th. If Mike L. Southgate finished 5th, 1 point behind 4th, and got battered in the Europa League final this season, it'd be, oh, Mikel, oh, it's part of the process. Part of the process. No. Not good enough. The geezer is out of his depth. Go and check the video I did. It's my pinned tweet. I dropped it on the 25th of November last year. I said, I'm Arteta out before he even gets the fucking job. Yeah, not good enough. Not the standard to be at my football club. This club is in the gutter because fans allow mediocrity. Yes, he won the FA Cup. Well done. Everyone keeps fucking giving him a bly for it. That was last season, mate. What's that doing for me now? What's that doing for me next season? Yeah. What's that doing for me in the next game? You can bang on about the FA Cup all you want. Yeah. We have been as a fan base, a collective fan base, sentimental fucks for about 15 years because of the French manager we had called Arsene Wenger. Yeah. Just basically fucking lowering expectations every season. Oh, 4th is a trail. Oh, yes, we've been in the Champions League every year. How many times you won it? Oh, yeah, none, because you're a fucking loser as well. Yeah, it's embarrassing. And now we've got his FA Cup winning captain. It's mad. He is our manager. He was a deadline day panic buy. Then he become our captain. Now he's our manager. He should never have been at this football club. He's not even in the top 100 players we've had at that football club. It's mad. 0. In fact, I'd love to give him minus, but I don't do minuses. Absolutely out of his depth. Not good enough. I ain't having it. Not having it with Arteta. I wasn't having him before he got the job. I'm not having him all the way through. Apparently, I have an agenda. Yes, my agenda is not to accept mediocrity because, like I said, everyone would be noshing him off if he finished 1 point off 4th and got spanked in the Europa League final. But when it was Unai Emery doing it, playing better football, must I add, yeah. Oh, but we had 28 shots against us at Watford and bottled a 2-0 lead. Yeah, blame your midfielder, Granit Xhaka. Oh, we were scared in the second half. Fucking idiot. Scared in the second. What were we scared of? You were 2-0 up. You were the captain, mate. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? I've seen today as well, by the way, we've offered Mustafi a new contract and he's rejected it. Oh, dear. Oh, Mustafi. It's embarrassing. Yeah, I never wanted him. But I had the agenda. Yeah, my agenda is to win league titles, mate. We're never winning one with this guy in charge. We might get fluke the odd FA Cup, and it was a fluke. Yeah, I don't care what anyone tells me. It's a fluke. Sheffield United had 2 goals disallowed by VAR. The same VAR that Arsenal fans think is against us. Yeah. Oh, VAR have got an agenda against Arsenal. Yeah. You want to fucking sit down and pray every night. Yeah. And thank your fucking lucky stars. Yeah. The VAR didn't against Sheffield United. Otherwise, Mike L. Southgate would have dumped us out in the quarters of the FA Cup, the same as he dropped us out in the last 32 against Olympiacos, which, by the way, was the first time we haven't made it out of around the 32 since 2003. Yesterday, when we lost to Leicester, I was still floating around my old man Sack the last time they beat us at our ground. Yeah. I'm 38. It was 47 years ago was the last time they beat us at our ground. Yeah. He's setting records. He is out here setting records. Yeah. The wrong type of records. It's mad. It's mad. But there you go. Let's read some of your comments for a couple of minutes. Are you waiting for me? Mm-hmm. Sorry. I'll do a couple of comments and we'll get out of here. Wifey's waiting. Can't keep wifey waiting, can we, babe? Yeah, she didn't speak. I'm talking to myself. She ran off and left me. Mustafi is our Phil Jones. Arteta's better than Nuno. Your agenda is to win. Yes. I don't accept fourth place. It is third loser, my friend. I want to win. I want to win the league. Yeah, people are sitting there out here saying, "Oh, compare him to Klopp." It took Klopp this. Klopp finished fourth in his first full season. If he don't finish fourth this season, will you sack Arteta then? No, you won't, will you? Because, but he's building. Okay, so you sit and slag Tottenham off. You sit and slag Jose off. If we finish below Jose and that shit Tottenham team, would you sack the greatest young coach in world football? No, you wouldn't, would you? Because you're a fucking liar. Yeah, you either don't think Jose's washed up and Tottenham is shit, or you don't back Arteta and think he's as great as you're saying he is online. Yeah, you can't have it both ways. Yeah, if he don't get fourth this season, after you keep ramming down our throats about, oh, let's follow the Liverpool, oh, Klopp this, Liverpool this, it took Klopp this, it took Klopp. Okay, cool. I understand that. I understand the comparison. We shouldn't be comparing to them. We should be comparing to the most successful team in England in the last 15 years, and that is Chelsea. You don't get fourth, sacked. You don't win something, sacked. You don't get it, sacked. But no, we're compared to Liverpool because that's the narrative. Okay, cool. First full season, he finished fourth. If this manager don't finish fourth, then on your words, on your basis of Klopp, if you don't get fourth, would you sack him? When you ask somebody that, they say no. So what? What? He can do whatever he fucking wants and it's cool. No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, well, he can finish 10th, but it's okay because it's part of a fucking process that don't exist. No, there is no process. I'll tell you what the process is. The process is a PR bullshit peddled by the football club and heads of our fan base that think they're the fucking mouthpieces for everyone else. They ain't my mouthpiece. I've got my own mouth. Yeah, and I've got nearly 1,000 people watching me talk right now. Yeah. You don't speak for me. Nobody speaks for me. I speak for myself. Yeah. And if people don't like it, fuck off. Ain't interested. Yeah. It's my opinion. Yeah. The same as you guys in my chat, you'll put yours in. We don't agree on everything. We see that the other day. I had a guest on the channel the other day. Me and her disagreed on pretty much everything. Turkish came on the other week. We disagreed on pretty much everything. We had a chat. We had a debate. Yeah. That's what you do. And if you don't want to debate, you just scroll past and fucking ignore them. Yeah, it's mad. Oh, you've got an agenda. Fucking stick your agenda up your ass. Yeah, agenda. I'm not the one out here twerking for fucking dead goalkeepers and fucking shit managers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fucking bang average centre midfielders. Yeah, it's mad. It's absolutely mad. And the way I see it is, I'd sack him now. Real talk. I'd sack him now. I never wanted him. I'd sack him now. Yeah. And when people say, you've got to back him or you're a Spurs fan. Maybe you're the Spurs fan because you're accepting mediocrity. Why don't you fuck off to Spurs instead of telling me to do it? Because I want to win. And real talk, I didn't particularly rate Pochettino. But if he can get that shit that you keep telling me is shit to a Champions League final, why wouldn't we take him as manager? We should have had Don Carlo. I had somebody tweet me yesterday saying, what are you saying now about Carlo Ancelotti? He's just lost to relegation fodder. I said, bruv, even if we win against Leicester, we're still behind them, yeah? And we're just overtake that relegation fodder. Does that make us relegation fodder? Well, by the way, we didn't win, and we're below Southampton, who are apparently relegation fodder, yeah? This is the mentality that has infested this fan base on social media since maybe 7, 8 years ago. Lowering the standards of this football club, lowering the tone, lowering the hopes and aspirations. Yeah, we've gone from Vieira and Petit to fucking Ceballos and Granit Xhaka, and people are sitting there accepting that, going, "Oh yes, well Granit Xhaka's got 99.29." Let me tweet out because I'm a statistician. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, who cares? I've got eyes, mate. He's dog shit. Yeah, dog shit. Hector Bellerin. Oh, but Hector Bellerin's got 4 assists this season. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who genuinely cares? It's mad. Oh, make him captain. Make him captain. It's jokes. Bielsa's better than Arteta, says Louise. There's a lot of people better than Arteta, mate. People can sit and laugh at fucking Ole Solskjaer. Is he better? Can have the conversation, can't you? Yes, he ain't won a trophy with Man United. You look at his points tally. He finished, because we like putting out the calendar year stats, don't we? Because it makes Arteta look great. Oh, the calendar year stats. We had the 4th most points since Arteta took over. Yeah, guess what? Man United had the most points. Yeah, don't see no Man United fans saying, "Oh, we're going to win the title," because they're not fucking deluded. It is embarrassing. Embarrassing. Diego Simeone, Marco Bielsa, exactly. Bruv, we could go and get Harry Redknapp and we'd play better brand of football. Let's be real here. Everything you say is bang on. Thank you. Listen, I'm passionate about my team, man. Yeah, and I want to win. Yeah, and I'm sick of the excuses. I'm sick of people that think because they got a big following, they can try and tell me how to talk and other people how to talk. No, you ain't telling me I've got an agenda. What's your agenda, motherfucker? Yeah, because why are you not saying it as it is? Because offline you do. Yeah, there's people that do this. They'll talk and chat shit on camera and on their Twitter account, but then behind the scenes, when they're sat on their sofa with their mate, yeah, or when they're down the boozer, which you can't really go to much anymore, they will actually tell you as it is. Oh no, you can't do that online, because what I have to do is sit there like this. Okay, so what's everyone saying? What's everyone saying? Okay, yeah, cool, no worries. I'll go with that then, because that's what the majority is saying. Fuck all that. Yeah, people say to me, you're going against the grain to get traction. No, I don't believe in saying, yeah, if I don't believe in saying, I ain't backing it. I did not believe Arteta was the guy, so I ain't backing him. How can I back something I don't believe in? Yeah, I said that last November. Go and watch the stream. It's my pinned tweet. Yeah, I cannot back something I don't believe in. If we had Ancelotti as manager, I would have been all over it. When Unai Emery came in, all over it. And by the way, let's just make this abundantly clear right now. Unai Emery is and will always be a better manager than this guy we've got now. When this manager wins the Europa League 3 years straight with the Spanish fucking West Ham, which is what Sevilla pretty much are, yeah, then come back and have the conversation. Until then, he ain't fooling me, mate. Ain't fooling me. Unai Emery was a fucking good manager. Yes, there was things he did wrong. Yes, he had to go. But that was more the fact he lost the dressing room, because this bunch of wankers down fucking tools. He never got backed. People can say he got backed. Guendouzi ain't here. Torreira ain't here. Socrates can't get in the squad. Leno's dog shit. Who else was there? Ceballos. Denis Suarez. Yeah. Denis Suarez was probably the only player he actually wanted. Yeah. Then he got Pepe. He didn't want Pepe. He wanted Zaha. He wanted Thomas Partey. He got Torreira. He wanted Harry Maguire. You may well laugh, but let's be real. He's better than most of our centre-backs. He ended up getting served up with Socrates and David Louise. Like, come on here. Yeah, he got backed. He didn't get backed. Yeah, but then it's, you got left a mess. You got left a, he left us a mess. He left us a mess. No, he didn't. He left you one of the best left-backs in the league. He left you a £72 million winger that weren't his signing, by the way. He left you Abamian, who was joint top scorer in the Premier League. He left you Lacazette, who was player of the season. Yeah. He left you Europa League final team, and he left you a team that finished 5th. We sacked him after 3 losses on the following season. Yes, people could say, but it culminates from the season before with the form. Cool, I understand that. This manager has lost 3 and 6. Where's the same? Where's the same? Why is one treated differently to the other? What, because he won an FA Cup? Harry Redknapp's got an FA Cup win. Roberto Martinez has got an FA Cup win. What, so an FA Cup win's now the be-all and end-all? It's the holy fucking grail. I wonder our club's in the gutter. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to eat my pizza. Thank you very much to everybody who has watched on Facebook. I always wanted Ancelotti, says Thomas Gomez. So did I, mate. So did I. And he was washed up, apparently. It's mad. Big up everybody on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. There you go. Big up Abdul. He says Emery got Sevilla 5-6 constantly in the league, won Europa 3 years in a row. Sevilla are levels above Arsenal. Bruv, Sevilla's European pedigree is fucking light years ahead of us. It's mad. Mikel has to take his eyeliner off and play the best team. He won't. He is a fraud. He is a fraud. Unai Emery accumulated 18 points in 13 games before he was sacked. Arteta has to smash that statistic by game week 13. Otherwise, Arteta will have to go, as there would have been no improvement. Well said, mate. How many points are we on? We're on 9. We're on 9 after 6. Double it. It's going to be 18 after 12. There's no difference apart from one game. Thank you very much. We ain't beating United, by the way. Ain't happening. Who else we got coming up? We got somebody else coming up. Villa soon. We've got Villa. Jack Grealish FC. Emi Martinez will have a stinker. He won't have a stinker because it's Arsenal. Of course he won't. But there we go. Listen, all have a wonderful evening. Mike L. Southgate out. Always have been. Oh, you Southgate out. Southgate. Are you Arteta out? I was never Arteta in. Yeah, I'm definitely not Arteta in. And he has to go. It's as simple as that. Get him out now while we still have half a chance this season. But we won't. And by February, everyone will be crying that we should have sacked him around this time. But that's what it is. It'd be everyone else's fault. All have a wonderful evening. Laters, peeps. Smash the likes. Smash the likes. Smash the likes. Laters, peeps.